So I guess yeah, in a way, I was responsible, and I'm pretty sure a lot of passengers are like, "Oh, stop crying. Oh, this man is an angel. Fuck this dude."
You know, if you have a really energetic baby that you and I saw it in the back of planes, you have that really personable baby who just like
Yeah,
plays past the baby. You know, they're just reaching for anyone who's reaching too. And the next
yeah.
thing you know, the baby's in everybody's hands in the back row. Like those babies are learning that like I can want something
Mhm.
and then I can get it. And
Right.
then they swerve toward me, right? They like start the reach toward me. And then they get a read of my vibes and they like backpedal on that shit. Right? I've had it happen more times than like I wish I was making this up. But like I don't, and it's not even like I put out, it's just this like
Yes, you do.
I make myself scarce. I make myself scarce.
You
I'm in the
are
back
you
alley and
are
it's like,
a
oh,
very
baby's gonna look at me. I'm gonna go.
you,
Like I don't
you're a strong member of the FDK committee. Fuck them kids. Uh, um,
I'm not. It's not a child's fault that I don't like them, and I refuse to be the
I,
grown up that
I'm not
ruins grown ups for kids.
I'm
But
not saying that it's your fault. I'm just saying, even though
with
I'm also a
babies,
part of that committee, babies love me, and I don't know why. Like, like
they
the amount
read
of
my
times,
vibes, man. They read my vibes.
they're like,
They come
"Oh, she
right to
don't want
it,
one
and
of
they
us." Fuck
oh,
that
she not
lady.
about this. Well, and it's especially the really little ones. The smaller they are, the more terrified I am. That's the rule. Um, fragile and breakable, and I don't want to. That's too much.
I'm
That's a
not
whole
gonna lie.
person, and I
I
could break it. So I'm gonna
with
pass.
with with with
Like,
with my nieces and nephews, it took me forever to want to hold them. I was like, "Yo, this little
mm-mm.
thing might break," and then all of a sudden, you see like my mom, who's had however many kids, and just yank them and
One
grab them, let them
arm.
move, and I'm just like, "Wait a
Yeah.
minute, like this
You're like,
little meat
hold
bag gonna
on.
break. Hold on, like." Like I don't, what do I do here? No, dude, there have been a couple
But
times where I didn't hail people's kids on planes. Like, no, there was one kid. We were flying from like Chicago back into Boise, and this little thing would not stop crying.
oh god,
And mama back there trying to appease it and reason with it. I know what I said. It's a meat bag. It's like,
I don't remember male or female. Move on. Like,
and eventually I get the kid and I'm holding it,
right.
and it immediately stops crying. I walk around with it. I'm just sitting there
Is
chilling.
it bad? I'm sorry, I don't mean to interject, but you said I hold it and it calms down. The thing in the back of my head is, oh fuck.
Wait, what?
It's all fuck because now I'm the one who has to be responsible because I'm the one who quieted it down.
Which
So it's not
now?
just let me interact. It's now like I'm responsible for this thing so that the rest of the fucking airplane can sleep. I did not sign up for this.
which, funny enough, I gave it back to it. Well, mom was like, how did you do that? In my brain, I was like, cause this little shit. No, I'm not gonna tolerate it and reason with it like you. I'm not about this crying shit. You ain't got no reason to
You
cry.
gonna go to sleep.
Hey, you crying for? Be quiet. And sure as shit, I gave the kid back to its mom, and about 20
Mm-hmm.
seconds in, lost its shit all over again. I
Mm-hmm.
was like, I'm not holding this thing again. You better figure out
Mm-mm.
how to manage your baby. But
Yeah.
yeah. So I guess yeah, in a way, I was responsible, and I'm pretty sure a lot of passengers are like, "Oh, stop crying. Oh, this man is an angel. Fuck this dude."
He
Because
did
it
not
was
maintain the
because
peace.
it was definitely a night flight. It was definitely nighttime. Everybody was trying to
Oh
go to sleep. Yeah,
no.
I was
Oh
definitely a piece of shit
no.
that day. I was horrible that day.
I got called. So I got called for 2 trips in December. And that was, I don't remember which one, but that was the first time I've actually held somebody's child.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I made it almost 6 years without actually be handed an infant at work. By the way, listeners, I understand that traveling with a child is difficult, and it's especially difficult if you are traveling on your own. But the likelihood is that the aircraft that you are on is large enough to have 2 flight attendants on it, which means that the likelihood is if you do run into a flight attendant who seems resistant, that the other flight attendant will be more than happy to take your baby. Please don't just find the other flight attendant. It'll be okay.
You
Okay?
sound so traumatized and upset right now.
Like Of course it was fine. And all of the parents listening to this are going to be like, y'all are making a big deal out of fucking nothing. And you're right, I am. Like, it's fine. Like, the child was fine and I was fine. But it was like that Nathan Pyle fucking cartoon that he did, the aliens out of this world or whatever it is, where it's aliens who are living life and then
I
he
love
makes
those
it
aliens.
sound
I got a
funny.
couple of shirts actually, and a
Yeah,
hoodie.
so he has one that's about like a friend coming over to visit after they have a baby, and mom passes over the baby, and he's like, I don't want the baby. And by the last panel, the baby is like beginning to be upset and is beginning to cry, and the other alien just says something to the extent of the discomfort increases, which I super relate to because it's mutual, right? Our mutual discomfort increases. So by recognizing that, like, I, as an adult human being, am not comfortable with this situation, this tiny human being who has the right to say yes or no in the only words it knows, which is scream or quiet, to consent or not consent to something, like, the mutual discomfort increases.